My top division family, welcome. I will be here voicing over again of the events leading up to the next pay-per-view, Revival. Basically the same thing I did leading up to the pay-per-view New Year's Bash. But speaking of New Year's Bash, let's go back to the night of the amazing night of TDW New Year's Bash. TJ. A little bit of breaking the fourth wall here. In kayfabe, we was gonna have TJ have the same incident as somebody else who should not be named, but as the other person, that's somebody else who got arrested at Fight Night. But we all know that all of us have lives outside of the game and what we be doing, and we know him as Blood Ninja, who y'all know as TJ. And I think it was just better if I explained the real reason why his heritage title, is going to be vacated. Blood Ninja, I believe, is in the Army and Navy or something like that. And at this time, there was something going on where he needed to do something for them. So, but now, he is okay. This is speaking from further. This is all the way back in early 2023, but he's okay. So, respects out to Blood Ninja. Due to him not being able to compete, we're going to have a Heritage title tournament happening on Fight Night and Meltdown leading up to Revival. Eric Jordan, man, look at that face. That's the face of a man who just lost his pride, his streak, and worst of all, his United States Championship. Eric Jordan is absolutely devastated, and for reason. He just lost his streak, and he just lost his 2-0 streak he had against Messiah. This was his chance to prove that he was the #1 guy of the next generation, and he lost. The question that's going through everybody's mind, and especially and most importantly, Eric Jordan's mind, is what's next for Eric Jordan? Eric Jordan needs to hurry up and find out, because he can quickly fall to the abyss of relevance. We'll find out what will happen later with Eric Jordan, but for right now, let's just sit down, relax, and marinate the fact that Eric Jordan is no longer the United States champion. Messiah, man, Look at that face. That's the face of a man who just won his pride, became president, and best of all, has became the United States champion. Not only has Messiah been the first person to ever beat Eric Jordan in a one-on-one match, but also Messiah finally beat Eric Jordan in a one-on-one match. Messiah is ecstatic, and even though Eric Jordan is devastated, I think Messiah needed this win way more than Eric Jordan needed it. Because if Eric Jordan won, not only would Messiah not be United States champion, but he would also have no win against Eric Jordan. But he did win, and now he's a two-time United States champion and is now officially the president, Messiah. Now the same question we have for Eric Jordan is the same question we have for Messiah, but it's a little bit easier to answer. And that is, what is next for Messiah? Well, I'll tell you what's next. He's going to do exactly what Eric Jordan said he wasn't, and that's being a fighting champion. He came out into TDW Fight Night and said that he was going to have an open challenge for his United States Championship. And without question, he definitely did get an opponent for that United States title, which means that Messiah would have his first ever title defense, and it's against King Wolf. King Wolf saw the opportunity and he took it. Now, as dangerous of a man as King Wolf is, I don't know if he's ready to compete with somebody like the King, the President, Messiah. But we'll see. Messiah must have been fighting with something to prove, because even though King Wolf definitely got his hits in, at the beginning of the match, Messiah was absolutely dominating, showing why he deserves to be the United States champion. The King, the President, Messiah was absolutely on fire tonight. He even got that hierarchy finish and move off on King Wolf. And maybe this is it right here. 1, 2. But no, King Wolf kicks out. And that kick out was a little bit of a momentum changer for King Wolf. He started gaining some offense against Messiah, getting his footing back in this match. Look at King Wolf hitting him with the strikes and the DDT. But this momentum changer did not allow King Wolf to dominate the match. It just made it back and forth like we all expected it to be at the beginning. But here you can see Messiah hits that hierarchy finisher, and maybe Messiah has the opportunity of retaining the United States Championship with another kick out. Once again, this was another momentum changer for King Wolf, and he actually started dominating this time a little bit, giving Messiah some problems. Eventually, Messiah ended up getting his footing back into this match. But what does it take? Because King Wolf kicked out of 2 hierarchies. That's how much it took for Messiah to even win the United States Championship. So he hit the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, the people's elbow, maybe a diss to Mr. Electricity, but another kick out from King Wolf. You can see the fire in the King, the President, Messiah's eyes when he was charging up that 3rd hierarchy. King Wolf cannot kick out of 3 hierarchies. Boom, pin. Let's see if he retains. 1, 2, 3. The King, the President, the United States Champion, still your United States Champion, Messiah. What a performance in an open challenge match that was pretty good, but King Wolf was not enough to stand against the President, the King, Messiah. Moving on though, something interesting happened after this match. Let's take a look. What do we have here? M.A.K. Whoa, put your mask back on, man. Almost scared me. Jokester, aren't you? What, I got a joke for you? You was in a triple threat match with your little Wolfpack brothers, and you got pinned by William Lee, the same man I have beaten multiple times. That is pathetic. Yeah, pathetic, right. I'm sorry, my mind's a little buffled. What happened the last time you and William went one-on-one? Oh, you wanna go there? Okay, fun time's over, pal. I'm gonna give you the real deal. You main evented the first ever Momentous against Lance Blade. Congratulations, you did that. But now, you're so washed up, you'll be lucky to even be in Momentous again. Well, if I'm washed up, how about you face me right here, right now, in the ring? As a matter of fact, screw that. Bring your security guard with you. I'll take on the both of y'all. And it's funny how you mentioned my loss at New Year's Bash. How about we talk about your buddy's loss at the main event of New Year's Bash against Messiah for the United States Championship? That was the biggest match of his career, and he failed. Now that's pathetic.
Oh, looked like I struck the nerve there, MK. But I'll take you up on your little challenge. You want a 2-on-1 against me and Eric Jordan versus you? You must be crazy. But you know I'm right, MK. You will be lucky to be in Momentous this year. Well, me, there is no Momentous without the Time Lord. Turn.
You think you're funny? I'm gonna when we get in the middle of that ring.
Well, yeah, what he said. And plus, there is no Momentous without the Time Lord.
As Eternal stands there in complete confusion, we do have the Heritage Title Tournament happening. In the first match, it's Sinister versus Achilles. This match is mostly back and forth, but Achilles did have a little bit of a run where he started dominating a little bit during this match, having his momentum, and it was lasting for a pretty long time. Achilles ended up hitting this deadly kick on Sinister. Look at this right here. Boom! But Sinister ended up reversing Achilles' finisher, and then that's when the momentum built for Sinister. Now, Sinister fans, don't get too hyped. It just turned into a back and forth between the two, but it was a great back and forth. Look at this power bomb off the springboard. These two was going at it back and forth. They wanted the Heritage title, and that's what it's all about. But right here, Sinister went to hit that Panama Sunrise and went for the pin. Maybe that is it. Maybe he'll move on to the tournament, but no. Like I said, a back and forth battle between the two. But Achilles right here ended up getting off that twist of fate, then went to the top rope for the Swanton Bomb. Pin, is it over? Does he move on in the tournament? Two, but no. Achilles ended up getting desperate because he went for another one of them kicks, but tried to go for the twist of fate, and it didn't work. And this is where Sinister went and took advantage, turned the whole game around, went for the Shining Wizard to the back of the head of Achilles. Now something went wrong with the production, but Sinister won the match, advancing in the Heritage Title Tournament. On the topic of Heritage Title Tournaments, just that damn good man who got carried out on the stretcher at New Year's Bash, sadly, against Jackson Archer, is now medically cleared to compete, and he will be continuing this first round of the Heritage Title Tournament. And guess who is it against? It was a surprise return by the Chosen One, Easton. Yes, baby, he is back and he is ready to fight in this Heritage Title Tournament. Ironically, the last time we seen Easton was in an Intercontinental Championship tournament, but this match was back and forth between the two. The real story of this match, though, was how Lance Blade looked like he didn't even miss a step. And right here, he hit Easton with a power bomb, went for the pin, but not even a 1 count. And classic Lance Blade showboating in front of the crowd and in front of Easton. He was feeling real good during this match. Easton, though, ended up finding his footing back into this match, and would you look at it right here, off the ropes, Hurricanrana to Lance Blade. The momentum of Easton was evident to see here. Would you look at this GTS with a German suplex, and right here, a side effect. But Lance Blade ended up finding his way back into this match, and a neutralizer by Lance Blade. Bounce off the ropes, jumps, lands on Easton. Pin, is that it? Will Lance Blade move on? No. Easton ended up finding himself back into this match, charging up for a spear on a man who is just that damn good, but he reverses, and Lance Blade bounced off the ropes. Need of perfection to Easton. Is that it? Will Lance Blade move on? 1, 2, and another kick out from Easton. Lance Blade end up charging up
for that Sundog Millionaire. Boom. Is that it? Would he take Easton out with the Sundog Millionaire and another kick out? What is it gonna take? So he hits the roundhouse kick on Easton. Maybe that is it. Maybe that's what it takes to move on to the next round. 2 and another kick out. Easton was starting to prove why he is referred to as the chosen one. But Lance Blaze charged up for another near perfection, and he knew that was gonna get it done right there. But another kick out. Easton is on fire, and he thought, maybe let me go for 1 moonsault. Screw that. Let me go for 2 moonsaults. You know what? Screw that. Let me go for 3 moonsaults. Maybe that's what's gonna get the job done for me to move on to the second round, but a kick out from Lance Blaze. This match was an absolute dogfight, but both men knew that one of these guys have to come out as the victor. Easton ended up rolling out because he knew what Lance Blaze was looking for, that knee of perfection. But the knee of perfection was inevitable because Lance Blaze threw Easton right off the ropes. Knee of perfection. Pin. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Lance Blaze moves on in the Heritage title tournament. Lance Blaze with one hell of a win. Easton has absolutely nothing to be disappointed about. That was a great match he had with the man who was just that damn good, Lance Blaze. But we have some more things to move on to. And from what happened earlier tonight, where MK set up a match, a 2-on-1 match between himself versus Eternal and Eric Jordan. Now, I don't know what type of Superman powers MK think he has, but this is not going to be good. In the words of J. Cole, pride is the devil. But MK was proving that he was not washed against Eternal. Actually, Eternal was having problems against MK. But once Eternal got the breathing room he needed, he went and cowardly tagged in Eric Jordan. Now, I'm not able to say what Eric Jordan said to MK, but he is definitely doing what he said. And plus, on top of that, the numbers game was getting to MK like we all expected to happen. I don't know what MK expected, but it looked like MK had the momentum, but Eric Jordan was just on a different level tonight, a side I've never seen from him. Like I said, the numbers game was getting to MK. I mean, look at this. Out here, throws him to the pole and the leg drop from Eric Jordan. Once it looks like MK has momentum, it was quickly shut down by the numbers game. And, you know, MK was showing that he's not washed, but usually MK in moments like this in the past, he would be able to get by, but now it just seems not to be. Maybe Eternal is right. Maybe MK is washed. Maybe MK just isn't that guy anymore. Either way, MK is still being dominated in the middle of the ring. Eric Jordan with a splash, pin, 1, 2, 3. But moving on back to the Heritage title tournament, a man by the name of William Lee, Mr. Williams style, after one hell of a win at the Wolfpack Triple Threat match at New Year's Bash. He is here in the first round of the Heritage title tournament. Now the question is, who is William Lee gonna face? Who is gonna come out to the ring and face William Lee? That's what he said. He wants to know who's gonna face him.
Lee's opponent in this Heritage title tournament for the main event. Who is he facing? Wait a minute! It can't be! Is it him? Is it really him? It is!
Yes, Damian Knight is back, and he has returned to Top Division Wrestling on Fight Night. The last time we seen him is when he quit on the October 12th episode of Fight Night. But now he's back. He is here, and it's William Lee versus Damian Knight. The last time we seen these two faces was on Meltdown on September 30th. But this match was one hell of a match.
Besides Damian Knight starting off pretty hot, this match for the most part was back and forth. Both of these guys was wrestling like they knew each other like the back of their hand. They wanted to move on and advance in the Heritage title tournament. Once these two guys found themselves outside the ring, that's where Damian Knight took control of the match. It was really a turning point in the match once Damian Knight hit his signature on William Lee. Then hit his finishing move, the switchblade on William Lee. Pin, is that it? Will Damian Knight advance to the next round? No. This kick out right here gave William Lee the momentum he needed to bounce back in this match. He was looking pretty damn good and it was looking like he had an opportunity to win this match. But Damian Knight ended up finding himself back in this match. And he did that by hitting the Knight kick. And maybe this would be it. Maybe Damian Knight would advance to the second round. But no, this is a prime example of William style. Fight with your heart. And when William style is flowing through William Lee's veins, that's when he starts to build momentum. That's when he starts to feel it. And this is where he hits Damian Knight with the WS. Is that it? Will he move on in the tournament? No. And now they just trying to figure out what is it gonna take to take each other out. They're just going back and forth. But right here, William Lee hits Damian Knight with the Spanish Fly. Is that it? Not even a 2 count. And now Damian Knight is looking to pit William Lee out with the familiar move with the electric elbow. Is that it? Will he take out William Lee? No. Kick out. You know what this means. William style, baby. William hits Damian Knight with a spear. Is it it? Will William Lee move on? 1, 2, and another kick out. Does William Lee have any more William style? Because Damian Knight just hit the switchblade. 1, 2, William style. Back and forth these two are going. This is a dogfight, all just to move on in the Heritage title tournament. William Lee, WS, is that it? 1, 2, and another kick out. Like I said, a complete dogfight. Both of these two are just giving it they all in the ring, showing all the heart in the world. They are just trying everything to take each other out. This match was just so back and forth. None of these guys could take each other out. So William Lee started to get desperate. William Lee hit the same exact move, the same exact dangerous move he did to Damian Knight back when they faced off on September 30th. Boom! And a spear just to be sure. Pinned by William Lee. 1, 2, and another kick out. William Lee is really desperate because he tried to do the same thing he did to Striker at New Year's Bash. 2, and a kick out. So now he tried to hit the same exact move Damian Knight used to do to people in TDW. Pin, maybe that is it. 2, and another kick out. Oh my God. Once Damian Knight was able to get enough breathing room, he hit William Lee with a DDT. Is that it? Pin. 1, 2, 3. Damian Knight is moving on in the tournament, but that's not the only surprise we got tonight, because 3 men were standing up stage, and it was the Chosen One, Easton Lowe, and Jordan Cage's protege, Justin Miles. Now all the returns make sense now. It's because Carnage Elite is back. Everybody could not believe it. The fans was going wild, but Carnage Elite is here and they are looking to take over. So it's either you adapt or you die. Well, that's how Fight Night capped off. Moving on to TDW Meltdown. Justin Tom, the hero, the savior, the world champion, made his way out to the ring. Justin Tom wanted to talk. to the TDW fans, and he has an apology that he wanted to share with the TDW crowd. Once the music shut off and the crowd started to settle down, Justin Tom said, "The reason I want to talk to y'all is because I wanted to come out here and stand in front of all of y'all and say that I'm sorry for not defending my world title at New Year's Bash. So, to make it up to y'all, I will be defending my world title at the main event here at TDW Friday Night Meltdown." The fans are happy, but that's not all, because Justin Tom said he's going to be picking who he faces at the main event, and he said that this person he feels like deserves it. This person has recently fought against odds just like Justin Tom does, and he feels like this person that he picked is the next big thing. He picks the king, the president, Messiah. To say the fans went crazy is an understatement. They did not expect those words to come out of Justin Tom's mouth. In a way, this almost feels like a dream match. And Justin Tom is right. Messiah has been proving himself, and he did fight against the odds of Eric Jordan at the main event of the Hell in a Cell match for the United States Championship. And now both of these guys standing in the ring, giving the fans a glimpse of what they're going to see at the main event. Messiah starts off first and says, "I appreciate the opportunity, Justin Tom. You are one of the greatest, scratch that. You are the greatest wrestler in TDW. So at the main event for the world title, you're going to be getting the king, the president, the man who won the US title at New Year's Bash. You're getting all of Messiah, so I hope there's no hard feelings if I whoop your ass." Bold words by Messiah, but Justin Tom just chuckled and responded with, "I don't know about the whoop my ass part, but the all of Messiah, I don't expect nothing less." And it's all set. Justin Tom versus Messiah for the world title at the main event. Everybody was ready for this, but one person was not a fan of this. Eric Jordan comes out and he said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop the BS, stop the lies. Messiah gets one good lucky win on me and all of a sudden he's world championship material? Why I didn't get a world title shot when I beat Messiah 2 times in a row and I won the United States Championship? Why I didn't get a world title shot when I was Intercontinental Champion yet to be beaten? Oh, I know why. Because just like the others, Justin Tom, you are scared of Mr. Electricity, Eric Jordan. You are scared I'm gonna take that off your hands. And as for you, Messiah," but Justin Tom cuts him right off and says that nobody is scared of you, Eric Jordan. I have faced people way tougher than you. If you wanted a world title opportunity, you could have just asked. But the reason I'm facing Messiah tonight is because I want to face the better man. Those words hit personal to Eric Jordan. So Eric Jordan said, "The better man? It's funny that you say that, Justin Tom. While your whole career, you was never the better man. You was just playing second fiddle to Lance Blade." Justin Tom was visibly upset by those comments, but then Messiah jumped right in and says, "Listen to me, Eric Jordan." And Eric Jordan said, "No, you listen to me. You can sit there and think that you holding that United States Championship makes you better than me, but it doesn't. And you can also think that revenge is not coming your way, and I'll be the first one to tell you that it is. I'm taking back what is rightfully mine. So you better keep your head on the swivel. You better watch your back. You better look everywhere, because I'm coming. Messiah, this is war." Messiah says, "Eric Jordan, you failed to realize that a king, a president, is always ready for war." Oof. Hard-hitting words by the king, the president, Messiah. But now we're back at the Heritage title tournament. It's gonna be Jackson Archer, the leader of the next generation, versus one of the returning guys and Justin Miles. Carnage Elite, like I said, is looking to take over, and this is the start right here in the Heritage Title Tournament. Now, Damian Knight won his match, but Easton did it. So now they're relying on Justin Miles here. Let's see how this goes. Now, at the start of this match, Jackson Archer had the momentum on his side, but Justin Miles ended up starting to pick up steam, started to make something happen within this match. This was a back and forth fight between the two, both men giving it they all to move on in the Heritage Title Tournament. And right here after that brutal knee from Justin Miles, a pin, 1 and only a 1 count. Jackson Archer started to build back the momentum when he started getting creative in this match, doing things that we have never seen Jackson Archer ever do in his career. But it worked, and it got Justin Miles exactly where Jackson Archer wanted him, for an Archer's Arrow pin. Is that it? 1, 2, no. Justin Miles was trying to keep up with the creativity and the adrenaline that Jackson Archer was running off of, but it was not enough, because right here, Red Arrow, is that it? Pin, 1, 2, and another kick out from Justin Miles. I'm not gonna lie, Justin Miles was showing some pretty impressive resilience throughout this match. Back and forth, these two are going here, but Jackson Archer hits another Archer's Arrow with a moonsault to cap it off. Is that it? 1, 2, and another kick out. But like I said, creativity and adrenaline Jackson Archer is running off of, because when Justin Miles went for a powerbomb, he ended up rolling Justin Miles up. 2, 3, Jackson Archer advances. Continuing with the Heritage Title Tournament, it was a familiar face, Steve versus Mystics Yan. Now, we all know how impressive Steve is, so that's why it was so surprising when this guy, Mystics Yan, this new guy, started dominating Steve. Maybe this is Steve having a taste of his own medicine, I don't know. But the dominating did not last for long, because Steve ended up finding himself back in this match, hitting a Demons Collide. I don't know if it's because after his match with TJ, but Steve is having a close match with Yan. It was a back and forth. And right here, Yan got Steve right down to the mat, then hit a off the ropes headbutt. Then this was impressive. He did a moonsault, landed on his feet, and did another moonsault to pin Steve. Is that it? Will he move on? No. These guys just started hitting each other with anything at this point. Demons Collide from Steve. Is that it? Will Yan be out? Will he move on? No. Then Yan responded back with a Spanish fly to Steve. Is that it? Will that be over? Will he advance with that? No. Yan just hit Steve with a slam and decided to pin after that. Is that over? Will that take him out? No, it's not. Both of these men were getting desperate, so he set Yan up with another Demons Collide. 3 Demons Collides. I don't think anybody has kicked out of that. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Pin, 1, 2, and another kick out. Like I said, desperate, trying anything. The DDT, will that work for Steve? Will he win with that? No. Then Mystics Yan went and picked up Steve and hit him with his finishing move. Is that it? Will he advance to the next round? 1, 2, 3. He does. But after this, it was an interesting exchange from Eternal and RGM, Alex Stone. Eternal. Who the? Oh, Mr. Stone. What brings you here on this fine night of TDW Meltdown? You know, I seen what Justin Tom did earlier tonight for Meltdown, and I think it made sense. He did not defend his world title at New Year's Bash, so he defended it tonight. So I was thinking about you, Eternal, with the Intercontinental Championship. You did not defend your title at New Year's Bash when you were supposed to, but it wasn't your fault. But I was thinking, you could defend your title. Please don't say tonight, I'm not ready. I haven't stretched enough. No. I wasn't going to say you was going to defend your Intercontinental Championship tonight. I was saying you could defend your Intercontinental Championship at the next pay-per-view Revival.
Oh, well, Mr. Stone, here's what I would tell you. I have no problem defending my Intercontinental Championship, my pride and joy at Revival. But just let the other superstar know that if they going in the ring with the Time Lord, Eternal, then they're gonna have one hell of a... Oh, hell no! No, Eternal. Hell yes. You're going up against me, MK. You thought you was gonna get away with what you did to me at Fight Night? Well, all I'ma say, Eternal, is at Revival, revenge is gonna be sweet. Well, it's set. Eternal versus MK for the Intercontinental Championship. But moving on, Striker and Carlos Ramon went one-on-one for the Heritage title tournament. For the start of the match, Striker was dominating Carlos Ramon. But Carlos Ramon started to gain a little bit of a spark during this match. And look at this, boom! Maybe that is it. Will that take out Striker? Will the match already be over? Is he moving on? No, he's not. And that kick out right there led to dominance right back to Striker. Striker throwing him outside the ring, kicking him right off the barricade. Striker was looking like a beast. But Carlos Ramon started to gain a spark, started to gain that momentum. And look at this suicide dive to the outside on Striker. But that was not enough because Striker ended up picking back up the momentum. Superman punch, spear. Is that it? Will that be it? Is the match over? Is Striker moving on? Yes, he is. Moving on, another match for the Heritage title tournament. Low versus Carter. Another Carnage Elite member is here wrestling in the Heritage title tournament. But this one's a little weird because the GM said whoever wins this match automatically goes to the conference finals. And if you don't know what that means automatically goes to the match before the finals. I mean, I don't know what's that about, but that's kind of weird. But anyway, getting back into this match, Carter was dominating to start, but then Low ended up finding his momentum back into this match. But it was back and forth, both of these two giving it they all. This whole entire Heritage title tournament has been about people giving it they all to move on in the tournament. But right here, Carter pit Low in a sharpshooter who did tap, but you can't win matches in TDW by submission. So after that, Carter pins Low to see if that's going to be it. Will he move on in the tournament? No. These two end up going back and forth once again. Both guys, like I said, giving it their all, going at it right here. Carter pinning his foot in Low's face and giving the elbow to the top of the head of Low. Pins Low. Is that it? Will he move on? No. Carter end up hitting a fisherman suplex to Low. Is that it? Will he win? Two and another kick out. And this is where Low became desperate, using all, and I mean all, of the striking power he had left, using it against Carter. And luckily it worked because that led to Low hitting the low cutter pin. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. He's moving on. But now it's time for the match that we all have been waiting for. The main event. The king, the president, the United States champion Messiah will be going one-on-one with the savior, the hero, the world champion, Justin Tom. Justin Tom said that he feels like Messiah earned the opportunity to face Justin Tom one-on-one for the world championship. Man, I mean, whether people agree with that or not, this is about to be one hell of a match. This is a match we've never seen before. Two great wrestlers getting in the ring
one-on-one against each other, all for the biggest gold in top division wrestling. When I tell you this match did not disappoint, that is almost an understatement. Justin Time versus Messiah for the World Championship was back and forth for the whole entire match. Both of these guys showing why they are great wrestlers in that ring. And look at this, a kick to the face of Messiah, and then a knee to the face of Messiah. But now Messiah got the momentum, and he got his foot on the gut of Justin Tom. Look at this, he goes to the middle rope, taunts, feeling himself here. And he went for the double axe handle reverse. When I said this was back and forth, I didn't lie. Messiah with a double drop kick to a sitting Justin Tom. Justin Tom with a Pele kick to Messiah. Back and forth, these two were going. Backbreaker, broke kick. It's like these two knew exactly what they was gonna do. Back and forth, these two were going. But this was crazy. Justin Tom had Messiah up on the top turnbuckle, and it looked like he was going for a pedigree. Boom! Then Messiah comes back with a drop kick, lands on his feet, then sets Justin Time up for a power bomb. Is that it? Will this be the end? One? No. Messiah end up hitting a cutter to Justin Tom off the top turnbuckle. Is it it? Will he become the new world? No! Justin Tom just started to hit Messiah with all the strikes he got. Look at this knee to the face. Will he retain the world title? Will the world title still be around the waist of Justin Tom? No. Even though the king, the president, Messiah kicked out, Justin Tom definitely still had the momentum on his side. And right here, he was setting up for the bounce off the ropes spear. Is that it? Will he retain? Pin. 1, 2, and another kick out by Messiah. Right here, Justin Tom is setting up for a German suplex off the top turnbuckle, but Messiah read it. The king read exactly what Justin Tom was trying to do, and Justin Tom gets elbowed off the top turnbuckle, double axe handle. Justin Tom tried to hit a kick off the ropes here. Justin Tom, look at this. No, did not go through. Messiah off the ropes, went for the hierarchy. Is that it? Will he become the new world champion? 1, 2, no! That was so close to a 3 count. So Messiah is thinking maybe it's one big move away to take down Justin Tom and become the new world champion. Is it gonna happen? 1, 2, and a kick out. Messiah started to get brutal because he's getting upset. But the heart of the savior, the hero, is keeping him in this match. And a super kick in the air. That's how he took out Jackson Archer to retain his title. Pin, is it? Will he retain? No! Messiah went to give Justin Tom a taste of his own medicine, was spearing him in midair. But that is not it, because he wanted to make sure he becomes world champion. He wanted to make sure that he takes out Justin Tom for good. And he was gonna do that by hitting the Phoenix Splash. Boom! Is that it? Will he become the new world champion? Kick out at the last second. Justin Tom once again threw Messiah in the air, but he faked the super kick this time, waited for Messiah to get up, then he hit his finisher, the bicycle knee. Is that it? Will Justin Tom retain? Pin. 1, 2, kick out from the king. Both of these guys was trying everything at this point. What is it gonna take to take each other out? But right here, Justin Tom went for the spear, then went to bounce off the ropes for a double drop kick to Messiah, but reversed. Then Messiah went for the vertebraker. Is it? Will Messiah become the new world champion? This is his moment too. We're broken up by Eric Jordan. Eric Jordan just ruined Messiah's moment. Electric elbow to Messiah. And everybody's wondering what the hell is going on here. But Justin Tom gets up and he sees Eric Jordan, goes for the bicycle
bicycle knee, but reversed electric elbow to Justin Tom.
Whether Justin Tom was gonna kick out or not, Eric Jordan just ruined an amazing match. Eric Jordan walks up to the United States Championship, stepping on it, claiming that that's his, but Eric Jordan's eyes get set on something else. And that something else his eyes is set on is the world title. Eric Jordan picks up the world title, and now it's clear this is not only a message sent to Messiah, but this is also a message sent to Justin Tom. Thank you for watching this video, especially if you watched the whole thing. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and we'll see y'all back for some more Top Division Wrestling.